When a low-budget monster movie set in the Nevada desert premiered in 1990, no one expected it to become an enduring cult classic. But Tremors did just that, thanks to its blend of horror, humor, and surprisingly inventive practical effects. It was a film that shouldn't have worked but did, powered by a tight script, charismatic performances, and creatures that would make even the most seasoned moviegoer squirm. And of course, at the center of it all was Kevin Bacon, who found himself unexpectedly drawn into a wild, worm-infested adventure. But did you know that one of the film's most talked about scenes was completely unplanned? Stick around to find out how a spontaneous strip moment became a legendary part of the film. Leading the cast of Tremors is Kevin Bacon, fresh off his iconic role in Footloose. Playing Val McKee, Bacon brings a rugged charm and quick wit to the role, making him an instant favorite among fans. He's joined by Fred Ward as Earl Bassett, a grizzled and resourceful partner whose grounded realism perfectly balances Bacon's more impulsive character. The chemistry between these two characters, part buddy comedy, part survival duo, is one of the movie's biggest strengths. Their banter feels authentic, their friendship believable, and their reactions to the unimaginable horror of underground monsters are genuinely fun to watch. Michael Gross also shines as Burt Gummer, the paranoid yet oddly lovable survivalist, whose obsession with doomsday prepping suddenly becomes an asset. His character, armed to the teeth and ready for just about anything, became so iconic that he went on to be the most consistent character in the entire Tremors franchise. And then there's Reba McEntire, making her film debut as Heather, Bert's equally gun-happy wife. Her performance was a surprise to many, proving that her talent stretched far beyond the world of country music. Directed by Ron Underwood in his feature film debut, Tremors was written by S.S. Wilson and Brent Maddock, who were known for their work on Short Circuit. The concept for the film actually came about when Wilson and Maddock were working in the desert for the U.S. Navy. The two imagined what it would be like if something underground were stalking them, and that initial idea blossomed into the script for Tremors. Their writing style, a mix of tongue-in-cheek dialogue and genuine tension, gives the movie its unique flavor, blending horror and comedy in a way that had rarely been seen before. Val and Earl are two down-on-their-luck handymen stuck in the tiny desert town of Perfection, Nevada. Tired of their mundane life, they decide to leave town but soon discover that something sinister is lurking underground. Giant carnivorous worms called graboids are attacking the townsfolk, pulling them underground and devouring them whole. As Val and Earl try to escape, they realize that the whole town is in danger and rally the eccentric residents to band together and fight the subterranean menace. The film's pacing is masterful, introducing its monsters gradually. At first, there are only hints: disappearing cattle, a dead farmer pulled underground. But when the graboids finally make their full appearance, it's both shocking and exhilarating. The stakes continue to rise as the graboids adapt, learning to hunt by vibrations and forcing the townsfolk to seek higher ground or risk becoming the next meal. Filmed in Lone Pine, California, the movie's dry, dusty setting becomes almost a character of its own. The location was chosen for its isolation and distinctive look, which perfectly matched the film's themes of survival and vulnerability. Despite the film's low budget of around $11 million, the special effects team pulled off some impressive creature designs. The graboids were created using a mix of full-scale mechanical models, miniatures, and even puppetry. The design process was meticulous, with the team experimenting with various looks before settling on the massive, toothy worms that terrorized the town of Perfection. Due to the practical nature of the effects, the cast had to react in real time to these massive puppets bursting from the ground. Before we continue, a quick shout out to Perfect Fifth. They've got some incredible old school music inspired graphic tees, like this VU meter design capturing that perfect analog vibe, or this melting vinyl sunset, a minimalist ode to the golden era of vinyl. And this Star Strings and Stripes, a rock and roll twist that's perfect for the Patriots. And for Golden Throwback viewers, they're giving you an exclusive 20% off with the code THROWBACK20. Check out the link in the description. Now, back to the video. Director Ron Underwood and his team faced constant challenges with the harsh desert environment, including temperatures that soared during the day and plummeted at night. There were also issues with the puppets themselves. The mechanical graboids sometimes malfunctioned, refusing to emerge from the sand on cue or collapsing mid-shot, forcing multiple takes and some quick improvisation from the actors. Now let's talk about the infamous unscripted strip scene. In one memorable moment, Kevin Bacon's co-star Finn Carter accidentally shed more layers than planned while performing a scene. Instead of stopping, the crew kept rolling, capturing Bacon's genuinely surprised reaction. This spontaneous moment made the final cut and added a touch of unexpected humor to the film. In fact, it became a point of conversation among fans, contributing to the film's unique charm. The film also faced a surprising controversy over its rating. Originally given an R for language, the filmmakers opted to redub several lines, muting some of the stronger expletives to secure a PG-13 rating, which ultimately widened its audience. This decision proved to be crucial, as it made Tremors accessible to a younger demographic, contributing to its long-term success on VHS and cable reruns. Initially, Tremors didn't shake up the box office, grossing only about $16 million. But once it hit VHS, it found new life and gradually became a cult favorite. The film's blend of laughs, scares, and unforgettable monster designs captured fans' imaginations, leading to multiple sequels, a TV series, and even talks of a reboot. Over the years, it has been studied and celebrated as one of the best monster movies of its kind, with its practical effects often praised for holding up remarkably well. Kevin Bacon has since reflected fondly on his time filming Tremors, despite initially feeling like his career had hit rock bottom when he agreed to the role. In interviews, he's expressed surprise at how the movie's fan base has grown over the decades. He's even mentioned that out of all his films, Tremors is the one fans most frequently approach him about. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know about the unscripted strip moment? What's your favorite scene from Tremors? Let us know in the comments.